have a speed with Friendsim. Let's go. Anyway, wait, what we got? We got friends. Did we check out friends last time? You transcend muscular perfection. Okay. Well, start with this next one. Yep. Link trans mask. Hey yo, representate. I mean, I'm not masked. I was born this way. But Nelly. You relate to Nelly. Nelly can relate to Link. Yep. You crash landed on the planet called Eternia. You staged from the wreckage of your ship. You were desperate for information, for prevention, and possibly a bit of medical attention, but most of all, you were desperate for the least what you could say. But if you're writing about a bunch of hacks who cared about the Aristotelian ideal of narrative unity, possibly you can make some reference to a circle being complete in a thoughtless and imbecilic manner, but we're all in this together, right? And if we learned anything, grown enough to know that there's something deep and dark that started brewing beneath the surface. This really isn't about friendship anymore, is it? You really have friends, now you need answers, you need— oh god damn it, this was just intro screen. Hey yo, trans. Oh, this song is called, you know I just do the music, right? I remember. Damn. Hey yo. Anyway. What's next on the docket? You're really feeling like going completely off the rails. It's a good thing the first person you ping in your hand was Lanera. That nutty bitch is exactly the sort of destabilizing influence in your life needs right now. Hello, my friend. Because that's what we are now. Friends! Cool, that's not weird at all to talk to someone. You're busy loving this one. You're really loving this one. You're not sure what it is, but you're positive whatever crackpot caper this loopy troll is about to rope you into is going to be a real humdinger. There's a sense of finality in there. You can taste it. Lanera does you the courtesy of listening to every say all this shit without getting super put off by how much freak you are. Listen up. So I was thinking, since us becoming friends has worked out so well, I was starting to think that maybe it'd be a good idea to give making more friends another shot. After all, I guess that's what I was thinking. So this party I was invited to, you see, the fellow G's in my cloister who sneak out to go to these things. You generally suggest to Nora that she should hurry it the fuck up. Okay, so I'm nervous and I wanted a friend to come with me. Okay, is that so crazy? No, you don't think that's crazy at all. You think that sounds fantastic. Actually, you don't have to ask for Andy just because who gives a shit. You show up to the block. You're not gonna talk about how you just got there, whatever, because what a waste of time. You just got there. Lanera's met up with you too. I like how even like the writers are like, they just got here. Don't fucking question it. They got here. I'm not even talking about it. Just they got here. Lanera mentioned that there might be dancing, so you decided to really dress up for the occasion. Oh man, you went fucking nuts. You're wearing a cape and shit, but also like fishnets and maybe a sexy bra if that's your thing. Whatever happened to judge out of the dumpster of another. Honestly, you can imagine whatever you want here, but basically it's a complete bullshit and you look like a total slut. Lanera isn't really wearing anything super special because we would have to pay someone to redraw her sprites. From the looks of it, heading over to someone's hive party. You're rolling up on some kind of joint that, from past experience, you can now surmise as an alien domicile. It's pretty big and maybe belongs to someone on the block at the end of the spectrum. Back here again is the block where all the jade-blooded schoolgirls have to go to get down dirty. It's like a wet bucket of ice when you realize that the hive you're walking towards you this time. This is Ardada's hive. Oh, that's just great. Your friend Ardada. Boy, you love Ardada. Can't wait to see her again. As you approach, you can immediately tell what kind of deal you're going to be here. You can hear the tunes popping from all the way down the block, and when you get near enough, there's obviously a bunch of teens passed out drunk on the line. This is a full-blown frat house rager. Definitely doesn't seem like Lanera sort of scene. That's because it isn't. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we're doing this. You kind of can't either. You're not even in the front door, and you're ready for a little sweat pouring from your armpits. This is going to be so much fun. You pass through the smashed on teams and go up to the knock on the front door. You have to rap on it a few times until the sign of clicking healed. Finally reaches your ears. I'll hire Dada. The door opens and you discover the gracious hostess standing behind the other side is none other than your best friend Ardada. Woo! She looks super surprised to see you only for a moment before her face dissolves into a wicked grin. My. Look what the perpies dragged in. Back for more so soon, my sweet. You're not actually sure how much time passed since you last ran into Ardada, but it doesn't feel like it can be described by any metric by soon. You've been physically savaged so many times since you're not sure where you're blocking out, though. You tell her daughter you're really glad to see her because you totally are. You're expecting her to listen party, though. Oh, I don't know if I'd call it a party. More of a friendly kickback of sorts. Sort of exclusive, really all the world's finest influencers are here. How exactly did you hear about my little shindig? While I certainly consider you to be one of my finest friends, I don't really recall inviting you. You just leave vague to Lanera. She doesn't seem to know how to lie and immediately cracks on the bed. One of the other Jades who my closer told me to come. His name is Lank. Lank? Link? Lunk? Lunk. I'm gonna say Link. It's easier. But I don't think he was invited either. I get the impression we all kind of always come out here. Basically, we're crashing. That's okay. Well, of course. What's an informal soiree without a few entirely uninvited interlopers? There doesn't seem to know if she's being sarcastic or not, and you're not sure if she is either, to be honest. You're like, are you fucking with us? And she's like, oh, well, or whatever. Of course not. I just have a bit of a question for you, my dear. Arda beckons you near. You obey her slavishly. Alright, you bring her savagely, and then she leans in close to your ear and intones. Do you hereby certify under penalty of the law that you were age of you adult clothing within your state of legal that is evident to the content of these volumes, accompanying mature description of clothing with the purpose of engaging with challenging, otherwise controversial fictional material? There's no dicks, so it'll be fine. Dicks. There's no dicks, no tits. No. Or vaginal pits. I don't know. I wanted to make it rhyme. Anyway, yes, I'm fine. Yes. You bet, Chief. Ooh, if you're too scared. Oh, right. We have to do it. I guess we have to. Ooh, if you're too scared. For a thingy later. Or a thing. Oh man, you sound like you're cooking your slutty little birds. Controversial, finishing on material. You say, it's almost starting to sound like a woman wrote this. How you what? Arda clicks her tongue. She reads. What the fuck was that line? What did you mean controversial fictional material? You say, damn, it's almost starting to like, what the fuck? What does that mean? Arda clicks her tongue. She reaches for that cup of margarita she keeps on the table next door. Why don't you flinch back? She wields it like a weapon to drop big blue X on the back of your hand. Here. Now my fine guest will know you're a delicate little angel in her hands. And then she turns on there. What about you, my sweet little thing? Huh? Oh, I'm not real, so it's... What the fuck? This is weird meta shit. Very well then. Welcome to the bash. Drinks are free, but if you're tired of poisoning, you're contractually obligated to croak in range of one of my cameras. And I believe with a toxic kiss on off to mingle with the anesthetic, I guess. You and Lena step past the threshold and have a look around. Lena is visibly nervous, which is unfortunately a little bit infectious. You ask her where your friend is. She wants about it. Oh, I don't know. He's over there. You follow her against the living room of the house. It's a far. Oh, I know why it said that. I know why. But we're doing the Lanera thing first, so I guess we could. Yeah, we're doing the Lanera thing first. The whole shebang looks great, but she'll tell you just reading Kool-Aid vibe, apart from the fact that they're definitely not Kool-Aid. Everybody's mulling about, chatting amiably. Spot a few familiar faces. Diamond, flirting with Roasty. It's Frank in the hearth, L-word, leaning and casually against the doorframe to the kitchen and talking to the cute girl, Skyla, recounting some enrapturing rodeo caper to a group of characters and girls. It's a real diverse roster of friendly folk. Especially pointing at us with Apollo Ridge, where the crouches sit among the whole, or the only other Jade blood in the room. He's even more impeccably dressed and done by the rest of the remarkably fashion-forward Jades we met. When I catch a straight of a sight of a Sawyer, his face lights up and he rises to make his way over to greet you. Oh my god. Okay, so if we pick the PG version, like, Link is actually nice. And like in a woobie, do we not really woobify? I don't know. Ever since I learned the woobify, I want to say it. He's a ooh boy, ooh trans man. Not me. Yeah. Oh, Lanera, you made it after all. I'm trying to put on my basically this is my voice if I get cast to be like a trans man, but like not fully, and they don't care about like which stage of transition you are. Oh, Lanera, you made it after all. I'm starting to think you weren't going to come. Well, surprise! I didn't! Not come, I mean, I did come. Hi, I'm here, lol. You cringe, but Link seems otherwise unaffected by Lanera's astonishingly embarrassed display. He turns to you with an arm's mouth. And who's this? You can't help but get a little flustered when your eyes meet. His makeup and styling's to him. He's me for real. No, I mean, he's not like me. I don't know why the fuck Nelly's thinking it's coming into this, but ayo. Damn, they should learn how to roleplay. Oh god, I'm busy. Oh my god, His makeup is styling finally, the severe and feminine, but he has a contrary calming masculine voice that puts you at ease straight away. Seems to have quite the opposite effect on Lanera. Before you continue, so she looks blabbering. I'll just make friends with them and they're an alien, and I guess I was murdered them because I was jealous of the friendship of the perennial. Oh, but I did it. And my friends, I'm just trying to work myself as self-destructive to be in position with her, and they agreed to come with me because I'm socially anxious and I'm afraid of you. Lol. Oh shit. Oh, that's awfully nice of them. Hold on, sorry. I thought that was a lot at once. Let me organize that statement into a cleaner, digestible list of bullet points. You've absolutely no need to do that, Lanera. I understand your points just fine. Oh, okay. Lang looks back at you. Thanks for helping Lanera feel more comfortable here. Why don't you come sit with us? Lang turns and gestures to the other trolls he was speaking with before, a teal-blooded boy and an indigo-blooded girl, neither of whom you recognize. They both have notebooks in their laps. They give you friendly waves. Oh, okay, sounds great. What are we doing? We're just in the middle of poetry reading. Oh god, this is so fucking lame. I don't know if you prepared anything on your own to share, but you might want to relax and just listen. Poetry? Lanera's face gone bright and green. Oh boy. Oh, why would you think I've written any poetry? I don't really. It was merely a suggestion. Have you? Well, maybe. Wait, no. Put a comfortable hand on Lanera's shoulder, insinuating immediately that she has indeed wrote poetry is embarrassed by the prospect of sharing any of it. You remind her she's among trusted friends here, nothing to fear. Oh, I guess you're right. Well then, please come and join us. Link is what I want to be. I know it's I don't know about they'll be like the trans mask is like feminine. I don't know, but that's just me, cause like that's just me, I guess. So you know, it's just yeah. So yeah. I don't know, I could see having people having problems with trans men being portrayed as feminine. I could totally see that, but he's fine to me because that's just I'm a feminine trans mask guy. So yeah. That's just how it is. Oh fuck. Everything's going wrong! Why don't we pick up where we left off? I was about to read my latest piece. You see, that sounds great. Link's two friends close their eyes and take each other's hands. Yeah, they're both playing towards the lake and they go play. Obviously shocked expression, Link explains. We find physical contact both closer on a spiritual level with our poetry sessions. But if you aren't comfortable with it, you're under no obligation. You're respected right now, and you and Lanera both assent to join the circle. She even takes initiative to hold your hand first. Link reaches out, takes her finger gently into his. You don't know what it is, but you can't help but blushing shyly. His hand is soft and warm in yours, short red nails, immaculated and manicured. Then, let me begin. This is a short poem I've written in free verse, based on something haunting me as of late. Reflecting back one of my most complicated and passionate past relationships. Forgive me, this might be a bit raw. Are these sex jokes? I don't know. It is as yet untitled. Link draws a deep breath and closes his eyes. His whole book is open in his lap, and you can see the poem in there. An elegant hand, but he doesn't need to look at it recite the words. What is the meaning of the memory? No question I have to ponder. Intangible and untraceable by anything but the mind. Yet so potent as to leave one sick, as if poisoned or wounded in a literal sense. And what meaning is there in regret and longing? Can my lamentations change the past? Will they move the future? Shall they amount to such more than what unmoors my here now? If I restrict my world to that but which is before my eyes, to those whom I may touch and that which I may alter, one will no doubt conclude the thoughts of you are less among what I consider the matter. And you haunt me yet like a scar, like a disease eager to abate. Who are you, and who am I after I so long without you? I know, I don't know, I won't know. What I do know, and what I know, and what I can't even mean to know. No, and it still vexes me. Though so little I valued it when it was before me, and thing you and I could touch and know and hate wonder. And now you and I are just as ghosts, and I preoccupy myself with nothing but futile task of redefinition or reinterpretation or circuitous dwellings of that which I understand even less now. Oh my god, there's a lot of talking. That are the times when my wanderings might have been so easily answered. With a question, or a bite, or a kiss, or even a single word spoken honestly. For as though I'm like to give color to your bond.
I look not to onyx or ash or which pulses with your very veins. That is so blinding jade has hard to the stone for which is so unnamed. Twisted and pulled, hammered and forged, shaped unnaturally as of a chain. A stricture within scriptures, certain so meaningful in tincture. I resent you what I must, and value you though I may. Now leagues and leagues stretch between us, and I make peace with naught but what I say. You are not what which is within me, my blood and my mind, and that is at once nothing and the most elementary definition of everything.
Aw, Link's crying. You realize that you're holding your breath and Link finally finishes. The circle falls into meaningful silence, thought as a wire. The tension breaks into his eyes open, tears spilling over his long lashes. You squeeze Link's hand gently, he weeps silently. Damn, I just realized I want to be Link, but Link is kind of bitchy. I mean, I'll be honest, I can be bitchy too. Because if I speak up, if I say my mind at times, I may be a little bitchy. But yeah. Fuck, again with this bullshit. Fuck. You must hear when Smiley the one across the room, Sir Linear. Linear, would you like to read next? Linear looks stunned. There's moisture gathered in the corner of her eyes. Of course, anyone would be moved by something so emotional and raw. I guess I have a poem I could read? She set a planner and throws a hand. She can't recite it from her blue like. She speaks, her voice is small and timid. This one's called Still. I'm still. I sit still. I do what I'm told still. I wonder about the way that I am, and I think still. I see her every day, and I still miss her. She hugs me, and I still feel cold. I'm surrounded by people, and I'm still alone. I'm still me, and I still love her, and I still hate that. Wow, you're really proud of Linnea for opening up like this. She's crying too. Now you reach out, take her hand back in yours, and indigo blood make your comforting stroke her shoulder. Sorry, it's not really good and long. Like yours, Link. I just wrote down what I feel. Linnea, it's fine. I thought it was beautiful. Poetry is about expressing yourself. It's not important that it's not any synth link or sound any certain way. All that matters is that you spoken your blood pusher. And I think you've accomplished it remarkably. We're all very proud of you. You find yourself drawing in a group hug. Oh god. Group hug with other trust layers sobbing openly, and your raw emotions seems to have inspired similar pathos in the others. Before you know it, you feel yourself tearing up too. It feels good to let it all out, but before long it's becoming clear Linnea is still reaching her limit. She pulls back and sniffles out something. Why not go home? Of course, Linnea. That's what you need. I'll take you back to the cloister. Okay. See to it that she gets back safe, will you? Tell Link that of course you will, and take Linnea carefully by the hand and lead her out of the party. She squeezes your fingers back to let you know she appreciates you. You walk back to the party in a comfortable silence for a while. When you glance over at her face, it still occurs to you that you've never seen Linnea this happy. Of course, it's literally the second time you've ever seen her, so I guess you don't actually have that much frame of reference for what her emotional state actually is. You really want to encourage her on this path. Her recovery's going down. You ask her, about her and Link. What? Her and Link. What? We're just friends. I mean, it's not like I have a crush on him or anything. I know I have a romantic feelings for a girl before, so it'd be really problematic if I liked a boy now. Bro, you could, okay, she's like, lesbian. Oh, so you're sorry, you didn't know. It's okay, just don't let it happen again. Linnea gives a warm smile, which lets a pull into a hug. Thank you for helping me. I was really nervous, and I think had it been for your help, I would have been able to come at all. But I did, so thanks. It wasn't perfect, but I think I really opened up tonight. I'll see Link again, and you, and I hope in the future things will be easier, right? You certainly will. You're circling armor on your shoulders, walking the rest of the way home. You feel like things really taught you an important lesson. Not everything is about collecting the largest quantity of friends as humanly possible. Sometimes strictly bound with someone you already know can be just as rewarding. So screw you, Sam. The concept of good endings, a bad endings, narrative riddle, and this one makes you feel heckin' valid. Not defined by you. Yeah. Valid. Oh, I'm wearing a cape. Did I get the thing? Yeah! You shape poetry and saw a softer side. Befriend Link. Thanks for the memories. Thanks for the memories. Just like you, but sweeter. Okay, now we're gonna see his actual, how he actually is. Which, I wanna be. Bet Chief, tell her to let you in. That's good to hear. Why don't you come right in then, my dear? I don't want to see you making my little post online about how my perp was too fucking problematic for you, though. Artist steps back and looks again into her abode with a grandiose gesture. What? Gesture is still very, very excited to see a daughter's party. I know definitely that you will enjoy every second of what she has in store for you. Once you step into the threshold, Ardetta blows a toxic kiss, okay? Oh, now there's more people. There's more ranger. Hey, yo. The first thing that hits you when you're in the door is the music. It's a solid wall of bass that reverberates through your body down to your bones. The intense dance track is blasting so hard that you can hear you, so loud you can hardly hear yourself think. It has to be this loud to drown all the shouting coming from the living room. As your emergency advances, it comes quickly clear that Lydia's pulling out of her element here. She has a bundle of nerves beside you. Go to your hand when you're actually summoned to the room, and she physically attaches herself to your arm. Oh, wow, this is more than I was expecting. You too. It's a scene of absolute chaos. The living room of the house is filled to the brim with ratty teens dancing rhythmlessly to the pounding music. The furniture has all been knocked over, otherwise destroyed, and you can make a pretty good guess of what's filling all the red cups you see in everyone's hands. About to tell Lynera, you wouldn't blame her if she wants to dip, but you can't get the words out before you're flagged down by a jade-blooded boy who just muscled his way out of a throng of partygoers in fury. No. I think this song is called... You know I do the music, right? You know I just do the music, right? Now this is the link. Oh god, it's all sexy like. No. Now this is the link I wanna be. I don't wanna be some woo baby. I wanna be what Link is. Okay, maybe minus a little bit of the bitchiness. A little bit. A little bit of the bit. Just take off a little bit of the bitchiness and then we're like, that's who I wanna be. Lynera, you made it. Lynera all but flings herself away from your body and freezes like a scared animal as the troll approaches. Without the commotion and ruckus, she's still remarkably well put together. And the rigorous dance huddle doesn't seem to have any distributed his sharp makeup or his impeccable coiffed hair. There is a curious red stain around the front of his white shirt, though. He has a slutty looking indigo bloody. Oh, I thought he was the slutty one. He has a slutty blooded, indigo blooded girl on his right arm. When he was slutty, look at two blooded boy on his left. Oh, damn. He's a bi icon. I want to have a slutty looking girl and a slutty looking boy on in my arms. Bro, come on. I want that. Please. I say slut in an appreciative, respectful way. It's a turn of endearment. Though he shakes him off and waves him out of the way by the time he reaches you and later at the entryway. Hi, Link? Yeah, I'm here. You watch it in amusement as Lynera practically bursts into flame under his gaze and only gets worse when he slides up to give her a startlingly intimate embrace. She squeaks and tries to hug him back, but is too timid to actually touch him with her arms, so you can see sweat pouring down her face. After a solid 5 seconds of seeing included Link smelling Lynera's hair, he pulls back to smile down at Lynera with a heavy gaze. Lynera's face is bright green, and her eyes are bugging out of her skull how flustered she is. But she's not into it, I don't think. It's hard to tell, but you kind of get the impression they'd be dead by now if she weren't. Either way, it's awkward. Lucky for Lynera, Link either doesn't notice or doesn't care. He settles into a comfortable for him posture as his arm casually wraps around Lynera's waist. Damn, if I had that confidence.
Oh, who's this?
This is my
friend?
Yeah.
Link quirks an eyebrow. You have friends? The question seems to leave Lynera speechless, so Link takes the opportunity to look back at you. His eyes break up and down your body in a way that leaves you feeling distinguishedly objectified. Okay, I don't want to do that. When I look you up and down, I want you to know I appreciate and want to take you all in, baby. Let's go. Oh, are you interesting? Is there a reason you look like that?
Good question. He doesn't explain what that is specifically referring to, and given both your alien status and your state of dress, it could mean any number of things. You might take it as an insult for if not the way he licks his lips after he tastes it. God, I want to be Link. I don't have a crush on Link. I want to be Link. Look at Lynera for a cue, but she's too out of it to give you any sort of an unintelligible sign. So you can explain how you crashed on this alien planet a determined amount of time ago, and you don't really know what you're doing, how much of anything about anything. The fact that your parents could be due to either to this or that you're generally a disaster, but irrespective of your place or origin.
How fascinating. I've never met an alien before.
Well, you have. Lots of times. In fact, literally everyone here is an alien to you. You find your word diarrhea becoming more and more awkward and embarrassing as Link starts to burn a hole in the center of your chest.
There's no need to be shy. I don't bite unless asked. Bro, I wanna bam!
Link disconnects himself from Lynera as he rounds you. It's like he's losing any interest in you because now that you're in front of him. Lynera say with a completely pathetic expression and looking forward to what your response needs to be. You'll be damned if you aren't going to be best wingman possible, so you definitely ignore Link's blatant pass and turn the conversation back to Lynera. You ask Link how long she and Lynera know each other. Link raises his eyebrows at the question.
Uh, well, I suppose since she was chosen for the cloister some number of sweeps ago, I don't remember really.
It was 2.43 sweeps.
Oh, right, then that many, I guess. It's a pretty long time, actually.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive that you managed to go a solid 2.4 of them without saying a single word to me that wasn't circulated to me secondhand from your snide gossiping behind my back. Oh shit! Oh wow! Talk about whiplash. Lanera's eyes get big like saucers.
What? What? What are you? I don't know what you're talking about.
The tone of the conversation has totally morphed into fire to ice in an instant, though neither Link's expression nor demeanor has changed much, except into a knife in the knives with all the calm culture of a casual statement. What? Are you gonna pretend you didn't spend the better part of the past 2.5 sweeps complaining about how much I disgusted you? Oh my god, is Lanera transphobic? Come on now. You don't know that everyone is aware you're a nasty little bitch, like, right, Lanera? I mean, don't take it the wrong way. I really don't mind. I'm hardly in a position to criticize. I'm just curious what caused a sudden change of heart after so long decrying my vain and slattery lifestyle.
I
Have the impending ordeals finally made the little clock start to tick down to that day in that dry, dusty nook of yours? Did you figure out I was the one who might be loose enough to be willing to clean out the cobwebs before you get shipped off to Space Church and never have the chance again? Just wondering. There's a long, excruciating moment where Lanera says nothing. She just stares up at Link beside her with a completely shell-shocked expression. But before you start to pipe up in Lanera's defense, she bursts into tears.
Oh no.
Lanera suddenly turns to make a mad dash to run out of the door from the party. You're torn between running after and giving this jerk a real piece of your mind. Your mind's made up when you look back at Link and time to catch him rolling his eyes. Hey, you say. That was kind of rude, don't you think? Link snorts. Me? Rude? Are you perhaps something to fuck with me? Clearly haven't spent much time around this bitter pill if you think that was anything short of precisely what she deserves. You can see you maybe don't have a full enough grasp on Jade Blood Coiste's social dynamics to make a definitive judgment of whether or not Laren deserved to have been so ruinously owned. But still your friend, what good are you if you don't stick up for the people you care about? I have no idea what even got her so upset. Like I said, it's not like I really care about what she says about me, but you don't get to spend as much time as she does when being a venomous little snake and act surprised when someone calls you out on it. Then why did you invite her, you ask? It seems needs to grow later on under false pretenses, if you never intended to be a friend at all. I promise you, I had no such desires. The only reason I even invited her to this thing is that my ex is being a real bloodsucking bitch and no one else wanted to go. I was willing to get... Damn, he really is stereotype, and he's being like, yeah, I wanted to buy my ex. We're not together, but if I see them with another person, oh fuck, it's fucking on. I was willing to give her an honest shot, but I have no time for a vicious, slandering snag who can't even admit what she is. I thought it might be interesting to see what that crusty little shrew might be like if you could manage to rust or bulge free of whatever excruciating knot she got it tied into, but I guess now we'll never know. Well, this is clearly a conversation you're going to have to switch to land out of pretty soon. What? You try to explain that they start listening because of Switzerland's political neutrality on your home planet, Link. She's really gonna talk with us about Switzerland? Link's eyes glaze over like he's listening to you recite a sports almanac or cricket stats. That's nice. Anyway, since I seem to have scared away my date, why don't you stay a while so I can get to know you a little bit better? You seem a lot more interesting than she is, anyway. I want to be Link. I want to be Link. Maybe with not as bushy eyebrows, but I want to be Link so bad. Basically, okay. If you put Link and Joker Persona 5 together, that would be me with a little bit of Ryuji. That's who I want to be. That's who I want to be. When did Link get so close to you? Your heart beats a little faster when he smiles at you like that. So poisonous and shamefully laced with intent. Lanera is definitely not the only one coming off like a snake here. I have less time to waste than most, my dear. I've never seen the value of beating around the bush. Well, maybe it's socially prudent for you to go after Lanera and make sure she's okay, but it's also not her volume as a Friendsim, so instead of doing that, you want to stick around and see what this particularly brave prima donna is all about. You had your fucking chance to bail out of this shit show, but all you have to do now is barrel downhill as meteorically as you can manage. Fantastic. Care to dance? Why the fuck not? Link laughs pleasantly, reaches out to take you by the hand.
The contract gives you a little thrill despite yourself. He's got nice hands, soft and warm, well taken care of. You know he's gonna be one hell of a ride wherever he's taking you. Come with me. Oh, we're gonna wait. Okay, you do. He doesn't lead you straight to the dance floor though. He takes you around the throng of dancing partygoers over the kitchen of the house for you're expecting to find a familiar face waiting for you there. Oh, hey, Elward. Hey, fancy meeting you here. You don't find it that surprising, honestly. You two know each other? You could say that. That's just great. Do you give discounts to friends? I sure fucking don't. You know the price, pretty boy. Pay up. I'm confused. What's being purchased here exactly? I'll give you a funny look. You at your own? What? Hush. I think it's drugs. You do what you're told and watch Link and then carry out the shady transaction. Link hands over the credits and receives an opaque little baggie of something in return. Oh, well, I guess you don't really need to see what's the point to figure out what it is at this point. As soon as the deal's done, Link in his hands and a smaller bag definitely guiding you away from the scene of the crime. Is buying drugs a crime here? You aren't really well versed about the laws of attorney, but it honestly doesn't seem like anybody would give much of a shit about anybody doing drugs on here. I guess a clandestine transaction just for the aesthetic. He's got you back at the shady corner of the party and pressing one of the tablets he bought into your hand with a sly grin. He expects you to join in. You're like, hold on a minute. Your experience with alien drugs hasn't really been that great. Honestly, you're not sure I'm that excited for a repeat performance. Link's immediate response is near. Oh, I see. You're one of those people. One of what people? You know, a bit bored. Okay, shut up. I tried drugs and alcohol before, and they don't do anything. They make me feel like shit. So don't call me boring. I tried it. Don't be like, oh, you never tried it. Yes, I did. And I still feel like shit. They made me feel like shit. Anyway. There are many words that could be used to describe you, but you don't think boring is a remote contender. You're always doing all kinds of believable stupid shit and getting into uncommonly wacky and life-threatening situations. Is there really that fucking much to ask there to be one time where you don't rest your head for into doing something that you know is gonna fuck you up and be totally awful? Link's lips pressed into a thin and annoyed line. These things aren't cheap, you know. I bought them for you. Well, you didn't ask him to do that, did you? Well, come on, you're gonna be like this? Yeah, you totally are. At least I dramatically. Fine. He's gonna make Diamond do him. Lane casts around for the nearest victim and crouches with a hand around his waist. Cheers, mates, your sweet innocent hot dog chillin' Diamond. At last, nothing can do to stop him from falling prey to Link's wicked designs. Here, have these. Oh, I can't. Great. Thanks. I have to put drugs on. I love to put drugs on my wiener. What a tragedy. Before you know it, Link has a hold of you again and dragging you off. Let's just dance. You're not much of a square to do that, are you? Of course not. Dancing is basically the one thing you actually plan to come here to do, so that's great. You go along with Link enthusiastically when he pulls you over the writhing mess of bodies bumping and grinding on the dance floor. Oh god, I want to be Link! But like, less bitchy. Basically, Link less bitchy. And straight edge just because when you try everything and nothing works, you don't really want to try it again, so you don't try it. You get down to it. You soon discover that Link has a very interesting dancing style, and by interesting you mean it primarily consists of directly grinding on his body against yours in an incredibly shameless fashion. But pressed in as you are from the sides by sweaty and inebriated bodies, you're not that much role for troll jigas. What? To begin with. Link is up to you so close that it's hard not to sweat. Has hands on your hips and your face fixed on very sharp eyes, his heavy stares. Nearly hypnotic, so blatant. It's clear what you want, and maybe that's more than you're prepared to give, but when you see you like that, it's possible to look away. You just go with it, why not? It feels good, it's not like anyone here is watching. You're surrounded by trolls boxing, pouring sweat, and it feels like you're the only two people here. Link draws in, teeth by your ear, and as close you can hear him even over the overwhelming pound of the bass. You have, I mean, it's literally white. You can't go paler than white. You have the palest skin I've ever seen. Yeah, you tell him you're literally white, which is like blank. That makes you super racial, but that makes you super racially insensitive, inoffensive. You let Link know he can see that any way he wants, which is more woke than making a decision. Thin as paper. I can see all the way inside of you, all your veins and your red blood. You smell like candy. I wonder how you taste. I want to be him. You say this something like shit a vampire would say. Presumably I'm a rainbow drinker would be an awfully reductive and literal reading of my character. I'm just making a blatant sexual pass. Oh, okay, good thing that's all cleared up. You take this opportunity to really let loose off showing off everything you got in the sexy dance acumen department. Link is a little bewildered. What are you doing? You're like, what aren't you doing? What aren't I doing? There's a fire in the dance floor, and you struck the match. You're just fucking it up in here, well, getting it, breaking it down, bopping and crumping and whatever. You smash your ass into everyone around you, getting hot and heavy with these lusty moves. There's a point where Link has to step back. You proceed to probably behold your heart in all its glory. But soon it became clear he's not giving into your precious dancing skills. Maybe giving him pause. You follow his startled gaze and see his triumph alarm. Brian is here, and she looks pissed. Oh shit. Mariana is still standing in the entryway contending with our daughter. It looks like she has a clock outside of you, but Link isn't wasting your time. Before you realize what's happening, Link has you by the waist and hauling you from the floor and off the dance floor. Link finds safety in a bedroom respite block. Remind yourself, so you take stock of the conspicuous absence of any bed and the presence of a revolting-looking slime cocoon in which trolls allegedly spend their repose. You hold each other in a tense, nervous silence, pressing along the rock door. It feels like an eternity passes, and your breath held, the sound of your blood pushing through your own ears almost enough to drown out the music. Seconds start to minutes, and nobody comes to find. Let's get Brian's notice. When you turn out your head to look back at Link, you find he's been staring at you for some time. I haven't been able to take my eyes off you since the moment I first saw you. You're just so interesting. It feels like a hair staring down a snake. Link lifts his hand, I brush a thumb across your cheek, fingers curling. Oh my god. You mean his eyes? His pupils are so black. I want to know what it'd be like to kiss you. Oh god. Link's tongue darts out to wet his painted lips. Do you want to kiss me? Well, you already clicked on at least 2 mature content disclaimers to get this far away. The hell not. Link leans in and presses his lips against yours. He kisses so much sweet that he licks his lips. They're so soft and wet. It tastes like blackberries. And his beat making out with a couple of greasy teens. Behind a dumpster, that's for sure. When you got a sharp thing next to your bottom lip, you don't even care. Well, a drop of your blood bleeds on his evasive tongue. Link drops back just an inch. You taste sharp and dangerous, like a weapon. Is that a good thing? It's not a bad thing. Link pulls back further. His hand slips from your cheek and fingers down your neck, arrests your collar, then brush against the throb of your pulse. Have you ever... Oh my god. We're gonna fuck a troll. Oh my god. Have you ever... Have you ever paled before? Oh god. Oh, what the fuck? Bro, they should have added the T marks. That would have made it. I don't care. He's trans because even some of the creators said he's trans, so I don't care. Lang shrugs off his jacket and starts unbuttoning his shirt. Whoa, is this really gonna go there? You're like, well, no, he never done any alien intercourse with a bucket, but it doesn't look like he even has one in the him at the moment. That was apparently the wrong thing to say because Link's face scrunches up in displeasure. Don't mock me, it's my first time. You figure laughing would continue mocking him, but here you don't, but the look you give him seems to say enough. Us Jades who live in the cloisters have been chosen for a very special duty. We're expected to adopt a chastity and aesthetic lifestyle in service to the continuation of our species. We undergo our ordeals and start off offwards, so just think of sneaking out the caverns. If I don't do this now, when? My life is nearly over. Will you help me feel alive? But before you can answer, Brian's voice starts to show up here. Like! Link hands shoot out the lightning speed to draw you close. Before you can care so much gaps, you press one of his palms over your mouth to keep you quiet. Oh shit, she's close. The sound of it, she's getting closer. Link! I know you're here! I need to come out and come home right now! Link moves in closer to your ear. Shh. What will you do? Colin, his mom's got a problematic... I'll keep quiet. We're gonna fuck a troll. Keep your mouth shut and wait for Bonnie to pass. She only shouts for a little while longer before the sound of her voice fades away. There are too many blocks in this hive for her to be trying to break down the door of everyone. She didn't look too closely at this one. You lost her. When it becomes clear Brian is gone for good, Link lets his hand fall away from the lips. You feel him smile against your ear. I can't help but laugh. You turn to Link's arms and look up into his blazing eyes. How can you alien pale without a bucket? I don't mind doing it without one. Sometimes it'd be fun to get a little messy, don't you think? You're like, weren't you just saying this was your first time? Link answers you with another kiss. This time it means business. Cute! MC June! Wow, you go all the way with this super slutty alien and you slip out of the ground completely wasted. Maybe this is all kind of the rails, but you have to admit it would have been a real shame if you caught through this entire experiential adventure and never got to smash even a single alien. What would be the fucking point, honestly? This guy really did a whole number on you. You're lying spread equal on the floor as Link is putting his clothes back on. Man, this probably is your most complicated accomplished friendship date. You're not quite ready to move just yet, since you and Link are such good chums now. I figure it's a good time as any to ask for a chitter. At least it's surprising when you speak. Huh?
wanted me adding you on Cheddar. You say, is that what friends do? Oh, sorry, Cam. My podcast is broken right now. He says it's typing away first, yeah. So even look down at you. You're like, we're using it right now. Like, rolls his eyes. I thought you would take the obvious hint. What obvious hint? Like, look, I was trying to be nice, but you weren't that good, babe. Don't even ring. I don't often ring the same bell twice, so I was going to consider it. You'd have to show me a better performance than that. Whoa, holy shit. That's it. You guys are low slow. Your first time being an alien, you couldn't even satisfy. Your little seed of worthlessness takes root inside of you and germinates a explosive that fills you up, and you're basically nothing left. You die shame instantly. Shamed to death. Damn it, we have to call his mom. Anyway. Fine. We'll call his mom. Your blink's hide off your mouth and start yelling for Bronya. What the fuck, dude? Link tries to scramble away to me, all sorts of largest ever to escape, but it's no use. Bronya hears it come running furious. She hooks the locked door off his hinges before you can even get to let her in. You duck flying out and the architect shoved off and avoid what fear might be the future further alien miss. Link! As anger gets her voice, some of the fear goes to the voice when she lances on light to station partial dress. She reflexively brings a hand out to shield her eyes. What in the world? Put your clothes back on right this instant, young man. Link freezes where he stands, apparently accepting that he's been caught. There's nowhere left to run. He doesn't intend to fling himself out a window. A sneer unclosed on his face. Save the purity act. Like this is anything you haven't already seen a dozen times before. Ryan's face goes bright shade. What? What in the world are you implying? I would never. Forget Linera. You've always been the craziest bitch in the whole cloister. You know what you know you aren't actually our Lucis, right? Ryan marches up to Link and slaps him across the face. Link makes an undignified sound and recoils from the blow. It looks like that really hurt. His face is stinging brightly under the handprint. He forces out a strained laugh. My word, Bronya. If you wanted to join us, all you had to do was ask. Damn, you wish you had some popcorn right now. You can't just sit back and take it all in. Link is invective and his apparent desired effect. Bronya is all but steamy at this point, hence balding a fist that hurt. You kind of want to say hi to your friend, but she's a little preoccupied, it seems. I'm not going to rise to your petty baiting. You know you're in the wrong here. We've spoken time and time again about recklessly sticking to all these parties, and then you drag Linera into this mess. Linera's told me all about the things you've been saying and doing to her. It's completely unacceptable, Link. You've had more than enough lectures about the way you treat your flush courtship partners. Absolutely needs to stop. You're coming back with the cloisters now. When we're home, we're going to have one last serious talk about this. If your things aren't changed, there could be consequences. When she Bronya's overbearing hollering seems to finally back Link down, he sighs with a slump and rolls his eyes. Fine. Bronya crosses her arms indignantly as she waits for Link to finish fixing his clothes. Link buttons his shirt, puts back the jacket, his tie, and then he has to retrieve his pom-poms, which seem to have discreetly slid over to where you were standing. Casually saunters his way over, instead of picking up his own device, he snatches yours out of your hand. Hey, I got to go, but let me give you my Cheddar information. Maybe we can pick up where we left off later, sweetheart. Bronya stumps over to grab Link by the ear and drag him away, but not before he's finished putting his Cheddar account into your palm husk. He shoves it back into your hand, mouths to you, see you later, and it's all fully haul out the room. Hypocrite! You shut your mouth. Now you're gone. Friendship accomplished, you guess? Cheating me. Oh my god, look at the bra. Oh god, it looks so good. Looks so good. That's so good. You took what you could get. Okay, well that is that. Anyway, that's who liked it. That's a weird one, but anyway, see you later, bye.